Okay. Someone should probably remind us what happened last time.
Oh boy.
I wouldn't.
Did anyone take notes last time?
I sure didn't.
I sure
Wow.
didn't.
We went to the tree. We're about to get ready to climb the tree, but I think Oliver saw the way the a weird pattern on the tree that looked like a door. It had the word magic and celestial. So we went through that door. Then we climbed, and then we climbed, and we climbed, and we climbed, and then we climbed, and climbed,
Then we also
and climbed. The party split up a bit, and then I forgot who actually got to the door. It wasn't Luna. So
it was Oprix and Nobody, I believe, who were the first to get up there.
Oprix and Nobody managed to get to the top, and then we soon all arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Got through the door. People were looking around and noticed that even though it was slight and subtle, we were no longer in the material world, and we're probably in the celestial world or something. So we are not in Kansas anymore.
Yep.
Some kind of lightning sky, not dragon, but maybe horse with horn, came down, told us that in order to understand magic, or in order to get through the first part of the way, we need to understand what magic truly is, or understand the heart of magic. And we're not allowed to use magic in the dungeon, so they eventually let us through. We did dungeon things. We did riddles. We did a lot of things.
A total party kill in the pattern recognition challenge.
Yeah, just couldn't do.
Yep.
And now several people are unconscious and on the floor, and also Reckless is maybe awake for the first time ever.
Yeah. Regulus and I are the only ones that didn't take damage in that room.
Oh, of course, when I'm not here, he doesn't take damage.
Yeah, that's because we didn't throw you into the danger.
For once.
Oh, yep, that's most of it.
Excellent. So.
Yes.
I guess, yeah, you guys having just exited the large room with a pit and lots of positive stuff going on. Door shuts behind you. What do you guys want to do?
I think we should take a short rest until at least Luna wakes up. I think the other two might be napping for a while. Call me crazy.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I'm able to move around, at least be somewhat useful.
You are not able to move around. You are unconscious.
That's why we need to rest.
Mm-hmm.
So we're taking a short rest.
Yep.
Taking a short rest? Okay. Well, roll your hit dice if you want to.
Oh, that's just the bot. Aw.
Yeah, I got excited for a hot second.
How dare you get my hopes up. I am on full HP, so I do not have to spend hit dice.
I've got roll hit dice. Oh, 8.
How many are you going to spend?
We shall spend 3 of them. Because I have 5. to 20 HP. I don't like that.
Oh boy.
Okay, you guys feel a bit better after resting.
I don't feel any better seeing that dice roll.
Sounds like a personal problem. That sounds like a personal problem.
We should hide in the hole.
Bless you. Also perish.
Thank you. I was worried.
Alright, I'm back to full.
Who's
It's not too much roll. Fuck it, I'll roll the rest too.
forward?
Go.
Okay.
How's Luna feeling after that?
She's feeling fine. She's alive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you have some broken ribs.
Maybe. That's fine.
I doubt
It's just
that.
a few broken fingers.
Which ones on your? Are those on your dominant hand?
No.
I'd like to roll insight. Yeah, seems right.
I mean, it would be pretty obvious which ones are broken.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue. I think I'd like to get out of here as soon as possible.
Same.
Yeah.
Shall we continue walking?
As a group, not splitting up. Yes.
Yes. As a group, are we splitting up?
Not splitting up.
Yes.
Okay, so you carry on walking. It seems to you, well, it seems to all of you, really. Maybe you don't all consciously clock it at first. It almost feels a little ominous as you're carrying on. And after a while, maybe it clicks just why. The walls in this path seem narrower, closer together. Makes you feel hemmed in, like there's no way to run.
So I run straight ahead.
This is a trap.
I run.
Oh my god.
When you say which way straight ahead, there's lots of twists and turns in this maze.
Oh.
I would like to grab Luna by the scruff before you pick a random direction.
The walls are closing in.
Pick a direction and go.
I guess this is opposed grapple?
I guess.
Unless you're not trying to resist, Luna.
No. Luna understands. Luna she gets grabbed all the time, she knows.
Okay.
We stick together. Okay?
The walls! They're closing in!
It's narrow, but they're not moving right now.
I want to put a hand up against the wall.
Yeah.
Are you sticking to your pattern? I believe you guys were you sticking to going right the whole time?
Yes.
Mostly right, and like if there's something weird about the path, we investigate it.
Okay.
Like there was the wind that one time.
You keep turning right and right. Occasionally you hit a dead end and have to double back. But you feel like you're making progress.
How's the walls?
Narrower.
Oh.
Narrower. It gets to the point where you have to, well, after a while, you have to start walking in single file.
Is Tar still able to
Yeah,
make it through?
who's leading the pack? I think this is an important question.
You know Luna's already in the already front and center.
Eclipse will take the lead.
How are you gonna pass Luna in this narrow back?
You lift her above your head and set her behind you.
Just toss her over the shoulder.
That's not very nice.
The ceiling's getting lower.
Oh no.
Are you sure this is a trap and we're not meant to run?
It's getting harder to move forward. It gets to the point you have to crouch if you want
Huh?
to keep going.
Can I feel the walls to see if they feel strange in any way?
They
Feel-
feel the same as what they have done.
Can I put my hands against each side of the wall and just feel if they're closing in? They're moving at any of them.
Yes. Roll me a. What would this be?
Investigation?
Yeah, either investigation, insight, or arcana. Any that
I
you
do,
think.
I do Arcana because that's.
Depending on what you roll, the information you get will be different.
Yeah.
I still do Arcana because that's the highest chance of getting anything.
Yeah, I'll do investigate then.
16, not bad.
What was it?
Yeah.
You said investigation, arcana, and what?
Insight.
Insight.
Well, okay. Luna, you're pretty sure. Well, you feel a pulse of magic running through the walls. It doesn't seem directed towards you, towards anything really. It's just there.
Just exists.
Oliver,
Mm-hmm.
the walls seem pretty natural to you. They're
Yeah.
definitely getting closing in, but not in a magical way.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure if you walk backwards, they would open back up again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, I know my magic, and I can assure you these are pretty mundane compared to everything else we've seen in here.
Eclipse, you kind of draw the same kind of
Yeah.
conclusion. You feel like you get the sense that whoever designed this maze, well, if you get the sense maybe the rooms that you've been coming across are more the challenge than the maze itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does feel like we've been being funneled towards particular areas so far. It's less of a maze, more of a puzzle.
You want to
Should we head back?
Let's continue. Straight.
Mhm. Look, we burned to death in a room of fire. What's a little bit of closing walls, right?
Good. Straight ahead. As Eclipse goes straight ahead.
It gets to the point where you have to crawl on hands and knees.
Something's gonna crawl out, and it's probably gonna eat us. I feel it in my
It's
bones.
fine. Totter's in front.
Then
We can always
it's even
escape.
lower.
Mhm.
You're going to have to crawl on your belly.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Just to ask, is anyone here claustrophobic?
Are you?
No?
I mean, a little for me, but it'll be fine. I'm fine. Regular suit.
I'm gonna need acrobatics from Eclipse. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Acrobatics.
acrobatics from Eclipse, Oliver.
Luna is
Yeah,
pretty small.
Regulus as well.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the exact opposite of acrobatics,
Ooh,
but
being small.
all right.
Well, what do you think's relevant?
I thought it would be athletics because we were trying to force our way through something. Acrobatics,
It's not forcing your way through. It's more you're trying to like shimmy along without getting stuck. You're trying to,
Yeah.
be a bit nimble.
all right, then that makes sense. I don't have the best
We
acrobatics.
squeeze.
Ah,
Not
6.
awful. You are large. Oh wow, nice.
I am in front, so we don't go anywhere.
Yeah, Eclipse. You as it gets tighter and tighter, it gets harder and harder for you to move, and pretty soon you realise, yeah, you don't think you can get any further in, not without something to help you.
Can I push him?
So it's like,
I try and push him through.
Assuming you're behind him.
I am.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll be the Try
Yeah.
me.
Athletics.
Time
Eclipse,
to-
by the way, you can see up ahead of you.
Does a
uh,
3
light.
work?
Light.
A light.
All right. He's gonna pull out his claws. Can he use that to sink into the wall and help him
Well,
kind of climb his way
you,
through?
you feel something push against your butt lightly.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure that was something, though it was pretty.
I'll have it.
steady.
Push me.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, you sink your claws into the walls. As you try to get a grip on the walls with your claws, you realise the stone does not budge underneath them. They will not. You just cannot dig into it, no matter how hard you seem to try.
Right. I'm gonna. Do I have enough room to grab something out of my pouch?
You can. I would ask for another acrobatics to try and grab something.
Okay.
Good acrobatics.
Yes. You managed to pull out.
I pull out a bottle of booze, soak myself with
Oh.
it.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Lubing myself up.
I mean, theoretically, that might work. Actually, like the
Does anyone
alchemical
Have any
composition.
grease?
I feel like the beans would have been a better. Wait, no, those have honey.
Yeah, we're not.
Where's
we're
the
not-
bag?
Oliver's in back, so you can access him in the bag.
I feel like we should probably
No,
not.
I figured I was in the back since I haven't said much.
Uh,
You
Uh,
cover,
the,
you cover yourselves in this alcohol. As you do, you feel yourself loosen up a little bit, and you'll feel your body begin to slip slightly forwards. You're pretty sure you can give it another go. Hopefully, you'll be able to carry on.
Can you give me another push then?
Sure.
here. Regulus, you got muscle. Do you
I
want to
did.
join in the pushing?
Of course, why not?
I'm pretty sure regulars can't reach it.
I mean, you can push Luna, who's pushing
Yeah.
Eclipse.
Let's
We have a
have
Say-
push train.
A friendship sandwich. With Luna
I
in
no
the
longer
middle.
want to.
You were almost a chill sandwich.
Give me an acrobatics. Okay.
Normally or with advantage since they're helping.
Yeah, with advantage. They roll.
Don't roll bad. Ooh,
16.
And with that, and with a little bit of help pushing you from behind, you just managed to squeeze the extra few feet. And all of a sudden, the passage opens up in front of you. You find yourself as you crawl out of this thin, rectangular hole in a small, dank-looking room with a large door.
Alright, what does the this inscription say over the door?
The inscription on the door reads, "I am lighter than air, but 100 people cannot lift me. Careful, I am fragile."
Hmm.
A bubble.
The door's open.
Wow, we're good at these.
No, wait, what she? What did Luna
Bubble.
say?
Woof. I said a
Oh,
bubble.
bubble.
I wasn't expecting that to work.
That was fast.
Okay. I assume the rest of you, yeah, as you crawl out of this hole, what guys want to go through the door?
Yeah. Nowhere else.
What we're
to
here
go.
for.
That's the goal.
Okay. As you step through, you find yourself in a large blue patterned room. Enormous
Oh, no.
bubbles
No.
rise from the floor.
Hmm.
Gradually float upwards towards the very high ceiling.
Where's...
On the opposite side of the room,
Yeah.
there is a door.
Oh boy.
You guys come in from down here.
I thought so.
Map.
I don't like some of these bubbles are different coloured. No,
We're in a puzzle. I can't draw now.
no.
There are monsters nearby. You cannot sleep. Alright, so is there just bubbles coming out in the ground? Is there a big old pit? Or
Nope, they're just coming out.
Is there only
They
one
seem-
set of
they-
bubbles?
They seem to be erupting almost randomly from between the gaps in the tiles.
Hmm.
Gonna throw a knife at one of the bubbles.
You throw a knife at one of the bubbles. The bubble pops.
I mean, this doesn't seem too bad. I guess we just have to not
Mhm.
get caught in there. We all have
I'm guessing
pretty-
if we get caught, we get sucked up into the bubble and to the top.
Yeah, I think I've had enough of falling for one
So,
maze.
for once, I'm not going to run ahead.
Hold on. I'm just going to change
Huh?
these up a little bit, actually. I'm just going to change the layer that they're on. Okay. Sorry, what did you want to do?
That bubble just moved.
Medicine.
So, I don't want to go first this time.
You know, I might have an idea, but it's a bit silly.
Do it.
So, I have these 2 daggers. Could I, like, tie them to the backs of my shoes to pop any bubbles that might appear underneath me?
Do you have something to tie them with?
I got a rope.
And I've got mending. Oh, no, I don't.
No, you don't.
I mean, I feel like they're going to end up being pretty wonky and not exactly brilliantly attached, but I guess you can do it.
Yeah, just kind of like hanging off the back, like kind of like
Yeah, they're gonna
furs
be
of a cowboy boot.
probably a bit floppy, but
What about to
Yeah.
the front?
Or maybe, yeah, that could work, I guess. As far as our concern is one spawns beneath us.
One to the
then
front, one to the back.
I only have 2 of these, and I'd like them on both my feet.
Here's 2 of my daggers.
I
Because
am
I
the
have 2 left.
This
I
is
know I
gonna
have
be a
done.
very awkward walk. I'm just putting them on the back so that, like, it'll be a bit awkward, but I'll hopefully be fine. Yeah, I'll keep an arrow in the hand as well from one of my crossbow bolts for poppage as well.
I have plenty of arrows.
Yep. If I start getting sucked up by one of those, just pop it with a bow. I guess you're pretty good with aiming that.
I think so.
Intimidate the bubble.
They're bubbles. They
I'm
don't
good at
have
that too,
brains.
but
Persuade the bubble.
Okay, I'm going. Let's take it at a careful pace so I don't trip.
okay.
Right.
Feel like now we're meant to go into a bubble.
I'll stop for now if you're doing a thing.
Dun, da, da, dun, dun. Oh.
I don't know if this is good for me or bad for me.
I don't know either.
Another bubble arises.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep going.
Alright. Jimmy Shammy. Don't mind me. Huzzah!
You make it to the other side.
Yep.
Doesn't seem
I'm
that
taking-
difficult.
Yeah. I'll take the knives off my boots and ready my crossbow for any additional popping
Well,
required.
it seems safe.
well, we have one bow on the end and one on the beginning now.
Mm-hmm. Menacing dice rolls.
Menacingly.
He's just rolling there.
Bubble appears just behind you, Eclipse.
Oh,
Oh no,
real.
it's nothing personnel.
Can I fire a bolt at that bubble that's in the way?
Sure.
Alright, attack roll, I assume.
Yeah.
The AC of a bubble can't be too high, right?
You never know.
That bubble's going kersplooty.
The bubble pops, and the bolt passes straight through it, and it beds into the wall right next to Luna's head.
Well, that's not nice.
I didn't mean it, I swear.
It was a good shot, though.
Maybe I should get some kind of better firearm sometime, you know? Pretty good at this.
Luna, as you get to there, a bubble rises up from beneath you.
Of course.
Give me
My
a dex
turn.
save.
Hang on. 2 GMI.
No, you can just roll.
We're all good.
Hang on. Let me find it. There's.
That's not a dex save, that's a
Oh, I
death
thought you said death
save.
save.
What, why would we say
Yes,
death
I don't
save?
know.
a death save.
I
as
don't
you are
know.
instantly dead.
This is a bubble of disintegration. Get wrecked.
Okay. You dive forward as you see this bubble start to emerge. Thankfully, it's not that fast.
Can you
you're,
walk?
you're
I don't know.
readily able to avoid it.
Mhm.
Okay.
This room is just designed to fuck with us.
They are big bubbles.
Alright, I suppose it's my turn then.
Use a part of me.
Here we go.
Oh no.
Don't step in the bubble. You
Regulus,
can move
as a
around.
bubble appears in front of you, you step into it. You
Wow.
feel yourself as you walk through the membrane of the bubble as it goes around you.
Can I shoot myself out?
You begin floating upwards. You realize as you step in, you can't breathe anymore.
I'm going for a shot.
See, that's when the death save comes in.
You can certainly try to shoot yourself out if you want to.
Yeah, I'll shoot after you.
How polite.
Just for the sake of
Safety.
the order of things.
Well, you literally can't miss since considering you're inside of
Mm.
it. So yeah, you shoot at this bubble, and it pops.
And you
That
fall.
wasn't so bad.
It sucks in there.
Yeah, good to know. Just come over here.
Yep, just gonna squeeze past these two real quick.
Keep moving.
Eclipse. A bubble appears underneath your feet. Give me a dex save.
Alright. I have advantage on this.
Yeah, same with you. You easily step out of the way.
Can I go through the door?
Yeah, I'll pop
No
that
problems.
bubble. Yeah.
You go through the door?
Yeah.
Sure. Apart from the part where you open the door. As you reach for the door and pull on it, it's locked.
Oh, oh no, it's in one of the bubbles!
Is it?
What are we talking about over here?
The key!
I'll try the door as well.
You try the door.
Mhm.
It doesn't move.
Yeah. Is there a keyhole or anything?
There is a keyhole.
There is or isn't? You cut out.
There is a keyhole.
Well, I see the issue this presents.
We need to
Uh.
pop the bubbles.
I've noticed that these bubbles have not moved at all.
Hmm. Could I roll perception?
As
Yeah,
they
yeah,
move.
yeah.
Everyone goes.
Mhm.
Eclipse would like to roll perception to try to find the key
Yeah,
in
assuming
one of
it's
these bubbles.
I would as well.
Go ahead, roll.
gaming. I adjust my glasses.
These are bubbles.
You look around. Regulus, it's hard to see through them. They're all soapy, and the light's glinting off them in a weird way.
Your goggles probably have some condensation from being bubbled, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I mean,
Condensation.
Yeah, you still feel pretty wet. Eclipse, Oliver, you look carefully around the room, examining each bubble as you go. They're all see-through. It's not hard to see inside of them. You see no sign of a key in any of the bubbles.
Can I persuade the room to show me the key?
Sure, you can give it a go.
Actually, can I intimidate the room instead?
Sure.
Because I got advantage on intimidation rolls.
Hello, I live. What happened?
What, did you cut out or something?
Yeah, there's a storm.
I demand for it to show me and give me the key.
Yeah, well, we've learned that
If not, I will stare stubbornly at it.
Yeah, there are no keys in the bubbles, at least, so we ruled that out. What else is in the room? Are there any details on the wall or floor?
Luna, you yell out your demands to the room to reveal its secrets. The room, somehow, despite your ferocity, seems unperturbed.
No!
Tough crowd.
Damn it.
The room is pretty uniform, as far as you can see. It's a very, as I say, it's a relatively small room on the whole, size-wise, so the ceiling is extremely high.
Oh, we're meant to go into a bubble to the ceiling.
Is there anything on the ceiling? Or is it just
It's
the
quite
ceiling?
high, it's hard to see from here.
Who's got the most, who's got hair?
How far up is the ceiling?
Very far up.
Maybe it's
far enough to instantly die if we fall.
Probably.
Now, hold on a minute. I do have some rope in my arrows or your crossbow.
Yeah, well, our main concern is... Yeah, our main concern is falling and going splat. A bubble wouldn't be able to, we won't be able to use the rope trick.
Maybe we'll catch into another bubble when we fall.
I mean, maybe.
That's a bit of a gamble.
It's probably our only choice.
Eclipse will walk into this bubble.
Hold your breath before you go in there.
You walk into the bubble.
Yep, willingly.
And you begin to rise. Eclipse, you cannot breathe.
Alright.
Try to tell him.
What do you want to do? You begin to rise.
I mean, he held his breath first before going in because he was doing this willingly, so he's just going to take it until he can rise up to the top.
Sure. Give me a athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Okay.
For staying in the bubble, or?
Well, for holding his breath.
I thought that
19.
Yeah.
19, yeah. You feel pretty comfortable. You have a pretty good lung capacity, Eclipse. But this bubble is slow. And as it goes up and up, you try to keep yourself careful and balanced so as to try to avoid disturbing the membrane. But it's tough. It's almost nerve-wracking trying to stay away from the edges as much as possible.
Could we try and somehow fan a bubble below the one Eclipse is in or something?
Well, I'm gonna need Eclipse. I'm gonna need you to give me on the acrobatics.
Oh, just an acrobatics. My worst skill.
I feel like I should have been the one to go up.
Wow.
If you manage to keep your balance and avoid touching the edge of the bubbles, For a moment, one of your swords, not your sword, the edge of your axe draws a little close to the edge, but you quickly realise and pull it back.
Mhm.
But still, the bubble is slow. It's slow going.
How far up is he right now?
You're probably about 30 feet.
Can you see the top?
It looks like it's about, you would estimate, probably about 300, 400 feet up.
Oh, that's gonna take a while.
Well, he's gonna continue staying on the path.
Okay.
So another athletic check, right?
Not for the moment. You guys mentioned potentially fanning a bubble from below. Do you want to try that somehow?
Yes.
Yeah, do we have anything that
Yeah.
can help with that, though?
I grab my hat and just start waving it bubble upwards.
Yeah.
You wave it upwards. Weirdly, there's not a lot of wind pressure in that.
I start blowing as well.
I will spin my halberd so fast it makes a wind current. I wish.
I mean, maybe it helps.
I mean, I doubt I could, but I could do it just for fun.
Roll a crit, come on, you can do it.
What am I
Do
rolling?
anime things. Do
Sure,
anime
sure.
things.
What am I rolling?
Roll your weapon attack.
Okay. Alright, halberd.
Come
You
on.
failed me a lot in the past, but
Do
now-
anime things.
Now
Dadgummit.
is the time.
I want to see that nat 20.
No!
Aww.
Yeah, you wave your halberd around. You feel the wind as it moves around, but it's hardly a tornado. It doesn't. It's not going to have a bubble that's several dozen feet above you.
God
I
Should
did
we-
not-
damn it.
Yeah, maybe we could, like, get out some tarp or something to maybe try and catch Eclipse if he goes flat.
Do you have type?
I mean, I got the fabric from the tents that we use for camps and all that.
Hold on a second.
Eclipse,
Yeah.
give
We
me-
can't
give
blow
me-
his bubble over.
Yeah.
Could we maybe blow one of the bubbles down here towards him?
I mean, we have to be able to blow it in the first place.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot easier to blow one down here.
Yeah, start.
Please give me another athletics. Yeah, you're fine.
For now.
The bubble's rising higher and higher. And yeah, Regulus, if you want to try moving the ones down here, it definitely seems like it would be a lot easier.
Yeah. What do I roll for that?
Well, you don't have to roll anything because if you just like, as long as you've got a way of moving them.
Yeah.
My hat. I will wave.
Luna, use your hat on one of the lower bubbles.
Then he uses a hat and starts waving it frantically at the bubble to push it in this.
It does slowly move over
Yeah!
as you push it. It's still going upwards though.
I'm not too worried about it going too far up. I just wanted to see if it breaks any fall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so ideally we'd have like a column of bubbles below Eclipse of some kind.
Eclipse.
No idea if this will work, but it's better than doing nothing.
Yep.
As you look upwards, you see a bubble ahead of you. On one of the rows that risen up just before you. Something pushes it to the side. It hits the wall of the room and explodes.
Uh-oh.
So I saw something push the bubble.
Well, something. You're not sure what.
Hmm. Okay.
Big.
I would guess a strong gust of wind or something along those lines pushed it straight to the wall. Quite a bit of force.
Yeah, did the rest of us down below see that, or are we too busy to have noticed?
There's a lot of bubbles up there. It's hard
Yeah.
to keep track of them.
There.
Okay.
It's only Eclipse probably Eclipse is the only one who saw it because he's really not even close enough.
Yeah.
Eclipse will cross his legs and will just stay alert now.
Sure. So you see that.
And-
yeah.
He's going to try to prepare himself in case if whatever did that burst his bubble, that he can react to probably jump into another one.
Okay. You notice that most of the bubbles seem to be getting through just fine. You would say maybe 1 in 5 are getting blown to the sides.
Whoa.
Rolling a 1d20, 5 or lower, your bubble gets blown.
My bubbles get blown.
I hate to burst your bubble.
Wait a
You don't
second.
trouble at all. Your bubble gently and, well, almost peacefully passes through. As it does, you notice thin air vents along the side of the walls. It's almost impossible to see from below. Until you were level with it, you couldn't see it yourself. You gently float upwards. In athletics. Still, your lung capacity holds. It's getting a bit tougher now. Your lungs are starting to burn a little bit. But you're a dragon. Burning is in your blood. What would any of you like to do?
Darn right.
Potential idea to maybe have a bigger safety net. Could we try and like merge some of the bubbles together as they're
Sure.
trying to like push 2 or 3 into each other?
I'd like to kick the door.
You kick the door.
Is it open?
No.
Oh.
As you push through, you push a bubble to get rid of them. For a moment, they bounce off each other, then go back and merge. Forming a double bubble.
Is it moving at the same speed or any faster?
It's moving at the same speed,
Uh,
but they are sticking together.
Noted.
So, again, the bubble rises higher and higher.
I really think we should get out like a tarp or something just in case.
That wouldn't help him fall from that distance.
It's better than
He would smash right into the floor.
Eclipse, you try not to look down, but you can't help remembering that fall. You've already fallen once, so far. What if it happens again? There's no dragon to catch you this time, no wyvern. Ah,
That would be a bad time, yes.
please give me a sanity save to avoid
Oh.
going down.
Sanity, not a will. Not a will, Dart.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's a sanity.
One day you'll get to make a sanity save, Regulus. One day.
Told you should have been me to go up.
And one day is not today.
You can't help it, Eclipse. You end up looking down, and all of a sudden you feel yourself go dizzy. It's a long way down, and I'm gonna need an acrobatics to try and stop yourself from touching the edge of your bubble.
Alright.
Come on.
You said, okay, acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Well, do you have
Unfortunately, you just
inspiration?
can't resist the urge. Just that moment of dizziness, that moment of weakness, it just cuts through you, and one of your claws accidentally just stumbles a bit too far, and the bubble pops. And you begin
Okay.
to fall.
Like I said, I was preparing to jump to another bubble in case it pops.
Okay. The problem with that, you don't really have anything to jump off of, unless you can think of some way of doing so.
Well, there have to be a few bubbles next to me, so I'm just
Yeah,
gonna...
You can try and fall into one.
Yeah, like we
Yeah,
were trying to
that's-
line up some below you.
Yeah, that's
so-
what I'm doing, trying to fall into another one.
In which case, I'm going to need.
Take a deep breath.
Rage.
What would this be?
I would prefer athletics, but
I know you,
I-
but it is probably acrobatics.
yeah, I know. So, acrobatics.
Yeah.
You've got this. You
You
don't
know.
got this.
You miss
do
the
not.
first layer of bubbles, passing past the event once again. Try and hit the second.
Yeah.
Come on, Tom.
Wow, really?
Past the second
What?
layer of bubbles. There's one more layer. Your friends have been pushing bubbles together to try and catch you, so this one will be easier. The
Hopefully.
rest of you see Tar falling.
Oliver's screaming, probably.
10?
Double digits.
Average.
With the help of the bubbles pushed together, that's probably just enough.
Ah,
You land in this cushion of bubbles and feel yourself sink into them. The ground is just beneath you, probably not more than 10 feet below. You see your friends grasping at you in horror. Then you feel yourself calm. You're okay.
And you
Oh,
said
that
this
was-
one's. And you said this one's bigger,
Stop that now.
Bigger.
so it will be harder to hit the edges, hopefully. All right.
You are low enough to the ground now that you could exit the bubble if you want.
You might want to take a minute to catch your breath.
I mean,
Come on
I
now,
probably
there's
was
plenty more
catching my
bubbles.
breath on the way down, but
Yeah, what?
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
that's
You kind of
quality
look
breath.
absolutely terrified and about to scream.
Yeah.
There are plenty more bubbles. We're in no hurry.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you.
how much quality of breath did I get, or was he too
You
concerned with falling?
You would have got some, sure.
Yeah.
But you probably would have been like quick, shallow breaths, I would imagine. You probably didn't
All
get
right.
a deep lungful.
All right. He'll just pop the bubble and just wait until.
Okay, you popped the bubble,
Yeah.
land to the ground, superhero landing.
Do you want to give it a shot, Regulus?
I suppose, but please prepare a layer of bubbles for me.
Yeah, we will. Do you have any pro tips for Regulus Eclipse?
Don't touch the edges.
Noted. In that case,
Yeah. Do you want to leave your sharp things down here?
I was about to say.
Yeah.
I'll keep my bows and arrows just in case, but the halberd, sword, the longer stuff, here.
Yeah, good idea.
Hands them over, whoever wants them.
Not
A
I'm
clip.
Luna.
going to.
Eclipse will take the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should also do this closer to the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Oh, wish me luck.
God, speed. Don't fall and go splat.
Don't let me.
Uh-huh.
This is as far from the group as I feel like going.
Eclipse, can you give me a perception?
Will do.
I'd assist with that if I could. Good perception.
Okay, very good perception. Eclipse, as you look up and focus once more on where the bubbles are being blown to the sides by those air vents, now that you know to look for them, it's almost kind of a little obvious that they're there. But you also notice there seems to be a pattern to them. Only the bubbles in certain spots are being pushed to the sides. You're pretty sure there are some save zones through.
Come back. I got some more words of wisdom for you.
Oh.
Alright.
You see those? There. Those are air vents.
Oh, I didn't
But-
see those before, but yeah.
But there's blind spots here, and here.
Well-
If we keep the bubbles in this direction, you won't have to worry about those.
And this is all assuming there is something at the top.
You got a better guess? Because
Yeah, fair enough.
See anything down here? And it definitely seems like a very convenient use for the bubbles, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Right, I'm gonna go to that blind spot you mentioned.
You call suffocating convenient.
Not for us, for the room. Where are these
Okay.
bubbles even coming from?
yeah, you know what? That's a good question. Could I investigate the floor to see where these things might be coming from?
Well, they're coming from the cracks between the tiles on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
They're very thin, so you can't really see through them.
Hmm.
Could I break a crack open more?
You
Yes.
can try.
I shall. I shall jimmy something into the crack. Like a dagger. Try and
that's
pry
fine.
it.
Cracks
Luna.
are thinner than your dagger.
Oh.
Hmm.
Then I'll whack it with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Luna should never be invited to an escape room.
Yep.
Do you want just strength? Or do you want me to
Make an
roll?
attack.
Okay. I was
I think you
not
hit.
much with
Damage.
them. A 4.
You smash your quarterstaff down on the floor. It doesn't even leave a mark.
Hmm. I have an idea, but let's let Regulus for it first.
Alright, where is the... It doesn't matter where on the map I put my token, or...
Not really.
Okay, so... Bubble away!
So I'm guessing you have acrobatics and athletics.
I do.
Okay.
In both.
Okay.
All right, so you have both.
Yeah, we'll be working on a bubble net
And
below.
and it's assumed that we're putting him in one of the air vent blind spots, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I am
Okay.
taking
Are
a
you
nice,
putting bubbles together?
Yeah.
deep breath.
Deep breath.
How
And we're
many-
putting bubbles together
How
below.
many bubbles? No, for him to ride him. I mean.
Oh. I
5.
feel like 3 might be a good.
I was thinking that too.
Happy
Three, three's a good way to.
Because
Give us-
if it's too big, it might get blown.
You might get caught into another air vent.
Yeah.
3 over 3.
Yep, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually
And we'll be
quite
working
useful
on a
here.
net below. Yeah.
You rise up and up with this. Give me an athletics.
Yes, sir. I am proficient here. We go.
That's
Solid.
acrobatics.
Oh.
My bad. I meant here we actually
I
go.
was going to ask you
Oh.
for an acrobatics roll anyway after this, so I'll take that.
Yeah. Both of these
Okay,
were.
but there's my athletics though.
Okay. So, your athletics. Yeah, you hold your breath. And you don't even feel the burn. You're fine. You got this.
You wear a mask. You're used to this.
Yeah. Breathing? Who needs to breathe?
I
Jump.
don't breathe.
Was I ever really alive?
You do stumble a bit in the bubble as you try to get your balance. But you've got a bit more room thanks to the other ones, and you're pretty okay.
And I removed my big pointies.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which definitely helps. Pretty soon, as you rise upwards, you get to where the air vent area is. You see bubbles around you get flung to the walls and pop. You drift on upwards past them. Give me enough for athletics.
All right.
Very nice.
You seem fine.
All right. Now that I am up here, I would like to take a good look around.
Sure.
See if there's any sort of key, maybe something to grab onto should
Give
the
me
worst
perception.
happen.
Perceive.
For time to percept. This is hard enough.
Open your mind's eye.
Eh.
Double digits. But
Sorry, I'm not used to looking through a wavy bubble membrane.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Which is unfortunate. Please go ahead and roll me a 1d20.
Oh boy.
Dun dun dun.
Believe in yourself.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo, go about.
Top 10 scariest things to hear your DM say. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna need another athletics and another acrobatics.
Alright, and let's athletize.
Good. You are really good at this.
And let's
Oh, yeah.
acrobatize.
Yeah, you have no trouble at all, Regulus. Like, holding your breath, no problem. You've had to hold your breath a lot longer than this. Far longer.
Does that mean I get a
Almost.
chance to look around some more? Maybe
You
a
remember,
bit more
you're
thorough-
drawn
well, no, I
back.
can't.
You're drawn backwards. You remember the last time you had to hold your breath so long? It was in the camps. They held you underwater for so long.
Oh.
Right until you almost broke. Until you almost died. You thought you were drowning.
Finally.
My time
Regulus is
is come.
Reckless has the longest model stare as he just zones out.
You remember that time. You remember that feeling. That feeling. You were sure, so certain you were going to die. They were going to let you drown this time. They pulled you up all the other times, but what if they didn't this time? What if they didn't? The panic setting in. Give me a sanity save.
The whole campaign has been building up to this. Let's go.
Damn!
Yeah!
You shake it off, Regulus. That was in the past. That's
Still
nothing
good.
to do with this. You have a job to do, and you can't let yourself be drawn into what isn't real. Not anymore. Bubble moves up.
Oh god, these are Cthulhu bubbles.
I
They
was
feed on
doing
your
the
fear.
thing!
They feed on your fear.
As you
Yog
look forward,
Sotha!
Regulus,
Yes.
now that you're close to it, you notice something above you. A
Hmm.
membrane. A bubble membrane.
Hmm.
Bubbles seem to be rising up to this and merging into it.
Hmm.
Yours does the same. As it hits the membrane, you are pulled upwards and pushed up to the other side.
Is he still up there? I lost sight of him.
What is... So now I'm in one giant bubble.
Yeah, well, it's just a sheet. Sheet of bubble stuff.
Oh, I'm in the bubble liquid.
You are now part of the
Are
bubble
you?
mix.
Hanging from a rope, you see the shine of a bright golden key.
Yo.
Yo, God, yo.
Can I, like, swim over to it?
How?
So I'm not in liquid.
No, you're standing on top of a membrane.
Oh. Oh no. I see the
Oh.
issue.
Lasso it, you fool. You got rope.
I got rope, yeah. I like to... I don't even need to lasso it. If the key is hanging by rope, I could also try and cut the rope somehow, if that doesn't work.
How are you going to cut the rope? Throwing
you-
sharp objects?
If
I'm
you
gonna
miss-
sketch. I'm going to need you to not say what I'm thinking you're about to say.
Is that near top?
Because that'll be the other metagaming.
Hmm.
What would
Sketch.
You do you, man.
Figuring it out.
You do you.
I'm 3 parallel universes ahead of all you.
Oh
Yes,
dear.
what would you like to do?
Alright, my internet was having another meltdown for a second.
Oh, you know what? Good timing. I didn't say anything. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
What would you like to do, Regulus?
Alright, so I am standing on a membrane. How sturdy is this membrane?
I mean, it seems to be made of the same bubble stuff that you used to ride up here. So probably about as sturdy as that.
So, I have my bow with me. How bad of an idea would it be to try and shoot the rope holding the key?
You can try it.
Oh, that's a hell of a shot. Okay. Because I don't see how I could move.
I mean, you're standing on a surface. There's probably no reason why you couldn't move.
So yeah, if I like took a very careful step, how does the membrane beneath me feel?
Do you want to?
Not a full step, but just like a small tap with my foot.
It feels
Like
squishy,
tiny.
but it seems to be holding you.
Can I give a hint, maybe?
I would say no.
Okay.
I think Regulus is kind of on his own here.
Yep,
Oh dear.
we're all gossiping below.
Whisper, whisper.
Whisper, whisper.
Thanks for adding the pressure
It's all on you.
down there. I can hear
No
vague whispers with my
judgment.
elf ears.
No judgment.
So I'm in this big ass bubble. There's a key. Am I able to blow smaller bubbles with the air I have accumulated?
Hmm.
So,
An
can
interesting
he actually?
question.
Can he breathe in here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is there air in here?
Yeah, you seem to be breathing just fine.
Oh shit! Oh, that takes away some of the pressure, so I have time to think about this.
Do you want to try and blow some bubbles? I mean,
Yeah.
you probably fingers to blow bubbles like that. Generally, to blow bubbles, you need to blow through a membrane, which means you'll be blowing them downwards, and they would just rise immediately back up again and re-merge with the membrane.
Oh, I was thinking like rub some membrane onto my fingers and like blow a small one just to test it out.
You can try it. The membrane seems quite thin.
Never mind. If I shoot and miss, this whole membrane is gone. If I walk poorly, the membrane is gone. Is there anything
How high
on the
is
ceiling
the?
of me?
How high was the thing again? The key.
It's decent ways. You certainly wouldn't be able to jump it.
May as well go for the
It's
shot then. if
probably
that's-
about 20-30 feet above you. I mean, Regulus, you can have, as I say, you can have a go at your idea of making smaller bubbles if you want to. You would probably just have to be careful when you're gathering it up. Basically, I would ask for a sleight of hand check.
I'll try it, sure. And I'd also like to maybe go somewhere where it seems like a bubble is being absorbed, just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That way, if it goes poorly, there's at least that bubble.
So you carefully move over to where this bubble, where one bubble is being moved over.
Yeah.
In that case, before you sleight of hand, I'm going to ask for a stealth.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Actually,
You move as carefully as you can. You're definitely not stealthy. Your armor is rattling, it's tough. You would easily be seen by anybody around you, but you are at least relatively gentle. And the membrane seems to hold.
Whew.
You bend downwards as the bubble hits the membrane below you, and rub your hand along its surface, gathering up a thin layer of the mucus-like substance.
Gooey.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to first blow a bubble at the key.
Okay. You blow a bubble towards the key. You gotta try and judge where it's going. So I'm gonna say. You know what? Another sleight of hand.
Very nice.
Okay. You blow bubble. You form like a ring with your fingers
Mhm.
and blow through them. A small bubble grows outwards and rises up towards the key. Slowly, it gets closer and closer until it encircles it and starts dragging the key and the rope that it's attached to upwards.
Brilliant. Now what?
Maybe when it pops, force of the pop will make it go off the rope. As it just yoinks down, maybe?
What do you want to do?
That's kind of actually what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The rope seems pretty thick. Well,
Hmm.
maybe.
If nothing else, with the rope higher up, depending on how high it goes, might give me a better shot if we have to resort to that. Either that, or somehow get a bigger bubble inside to ride it up. But
I mean, I thought that was your original plan, not to bubble the key.
I'm just wondering how the hell I would do that.
As the key bubble touches the ceiling, the rope holding the key is about 20 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
The bubble pops, the key falls, and begins to swing back and forth, back and forth. Eventually settling back into place.
I'm small braining this.
It's okay, take your time.
I actually just thought of a way I could try and bubble myself, but that would be quite a feat.
Ooh.
Use my bow as a bubble wand.
Oh,
I just really don't want to shoot it until that's my last resort, because if I fuck
yeah.
that up, big
That's
bubble goes
fair.
by.
Mm.
So, Dark, can I try that?
Of course. I'm going to say this is another sleight of hand to gather up the substance. You don't have to move this time, you can just wait till a bubble. They seem to have one will eventually rise up underneath you.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, do I have any... Do you have to use inspiration before or after?
After.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it goes bad, you could just say inspiration. Not that
Good
it
thing
did.
it didn't go bad.
Once
Been rolling
again,
pretty high.
As a bubble begins to merge into the membrane, you sweep your bow carefully along the surface, gathering a layer of the viscous substance, the soap, onto your bow.
Sweet. And now I would like to try and rebubble myself to go towards the key.
Okay?
After taking a deep breath, of course.
Yep.
It's harder. The bow isn't as big as you, which means you've got to carefully inflate this bubble to try and get it big enough to hold you.
I imagine I could at least go in spin in a dainty little circle. I'm a ballerina.
Wow.
I don't know what skill would be relevant for this.
Yeah. Maybe acrobatics, because you're doing a spin.
Yeah, I guess acrobatics is the closest, so we'll go with that.
Yeah. Wow.
Excellent. Yeah, you spin around with your bow carefully, and the bubble just grows and grows until you're satisfied it's big enough, and you just blow it off. You're able to take a deep breath and jump in.
How are you gonna
Very
get down, though?
You rise upwards towards the key.
Unless all the bubbles just disappear when he gets the ring, he can just fall from one bubble to another like Eclipse did.
One bubble to another.
Well, first I would like to get to the key and
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Okay. You raise up. It's not too far, so it doesn't take too long. Pretty quickly, you find yourself level with the key.
Beautiful.
What do you want to do?
How is it? First, I'd like to untie it.
How are you going to do that? If
Good
you're in a
point.
bubble, it's not.
Just cut the bubble. Just cut the rope.
Yeah, cut the rope. I got arrows.
What are you? Okay, so what are you using to cut the rope?
My idea is, if I have to, I'll pop the bubble to grab onto the rope, and then use an arrow to cut.
You are probably gonna have to pop the bubble to get at the rope.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that
Alright,
what you want to do?
step by step. Pop bubble as grab rope is step one, both.
Okay. I
Take
don't
key
think you
with
need to
other
rope that.
hand, move it to first hand so that I am holding on to it with a free hand. Cut rope with now free hand with arrow.
Repeat that again for me.
So once I'm grabbing the rope, I want to use my free hand to take the key and put it into my rope hand,
Okay.
and then cut the rope beneath my hand above, which would be beneath my rope hand and above the key.
Okay.
Ah.
And I
you
now
are
have the key.
You do. You are also now dangling on a rope.
This is only thing I have left to do is get down.
Yeah,
Like,
I
just-
imagine the gang
Just
down here
do what
then.
Eclipse did.
I'm gonna do what Eclipse did, and since I am on a rope, I would like to swing myself towards what seems to be the closest-ish bubble layer.
Well, that's the membrane below you.
I imagine when I hit the membrane, I will pop it. So, beneath that.
Okay. You swing towards the lowest bubbles, set upon as you can work out, and launch yourself towards them. Acrobatics. Landing handily where you want to. Fortunately for you, as you land on the membrane of the bubble, you don't seem to pop it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I figured that was the case. I figured.
Regulus was like,
Because,
I just did all this cool ninja shit for no
Just the
reason.
more, Regulus,
Mhm.
as you land on the membrane, you notice the bubbles beneath you moving. They seem to all be gathering around the sides of the room. More and more bubbles are popped below the three of you, plus others who may or may not be there. See more bubbles rise up rapidly around the edges of the room.
Mhm.
You realise pretty quickly what they're doing as you see them form a staircase made of bubbles.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
neat.
wow.
That's neat. If
I guess.
cool.
if I'm wrong, the only thing that ever popped the bubbles was sharp objects, right?
Certainly seem that way.
What happens if I try to just literally just kind of push myself out of the main bubble onto the staircase?
Yeah. As you do that, you feel yourself pass through it. And you go up
Regulus
the
is just gonna
staircase,
blink.
and you bounce down.
I got the key. It was a challenge in there, but key.
Well, you did it. Congrats. Let's get out of this room.
Yes, let's.
Yeah, but-
That sure
Yeah, Matchdollar's probably been pacing down on ground level for a while. Probably got snagged up a few times.
Eclipse hands all of Regulus's weapons back to him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
If it
do
makes
want-
you feel better, I was in very little danger once I got to the top.
Yeah, that's a relief at least, but we could save the story for later.
By the way, Oliver, do you want to say what your conclusion was now?
If you pop it, then I forget what I was gonna say. Heck.
My idea was, since he was up there, I kind of came to the conclusion that only the sharp objects popped the bubble.
Yeah.
So
more
I
or less
just-
so.
So I just thought, well, what if he just jumped using the
Yeah.
bubble as,
It's a
elastic
fucking
force?
trampoline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
That's what occurred to me when I landed without any problem from the rope and felt like an idiot.
Was that
I mean,
the
it
correct
was fine.
outcome, Dart?
It was certainly an outcome you could have done.
Task failed
I liked
successfully.
your solution better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will tell you there was a trap in it though. If you had
Oh.
just shot the key down, the key would have fell and absolutely broke the membrane.
Yep.
Oh no, not again.
I mean, that's what I was expecting.
hmm
Because I was expecting the same result, but the arrow would, hit the wall and then fall down. Because the arrow has to go somewhere. And the arrow would have popped the membrane.
We have finished the test of do we understand gravity.
Excellent.
Next up, object permanence.
Do you understand gravity? I don't know.
And so
Do
I guess
gravity.
you put the key in the lock, turn it.
Yep.
With a click, the door springs open.
Oh, freedom.
Woo.
You know what? Before we go, could I, try and scoop up some of the bubble liquid into some of my spare flasks for potions and whatnot?
Sure.
Might be
The
useful
entire
later.
session was just this one.
I will say, Oliver, you are pretty sure it's just soap.
Yeah. We have to stay nice and hygienic, alright? I'm running low on hand sanitizer.
We don't know how long we will live in this maze.
Hello, I'm back. I missed
Yeah.
what would happen if I jumped on it like a trampoline. I heard
It
something
would have
about-
gone
he-
boing.
He never said.
Probably
Oh.
would have gone boing.
Lovely.
Spikes from the ceiling slowly come down.
And so, I reckon that's a good time to take a break.
Woo,
Oh,
break.
The entire session was just this dungeon, was just this room.
I'm proud of how I did
Yeah.
that.
Same.
It
Very
was
good.
a creative way of doing it. You
Yeah.
should be proud.
I'm not gonna fill up my water.
A lot safer than trying to trampoline it. Because that could have gone horribly wrong if...
It
We
it
didn't-
it could have gone horribly wrong, but every time he said the bubble popped, it involved the sharp object. So I thought it was a
Yeah.
Yeah.
good I thought it was a good point of reference. Or
Yeah. But still, falling from a 20-foot drop pops most normal bubbles if they are beneath you.
Yeah, that's when I figured it out.
I mean-
When I landed without any repercussion.
Yeah.
I mean, Eclipse fell through
Yeah.
several stories of feet
Yeah.
into the
That's
last layer of
True, That
bubbles.
should have been a good indication
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, in hindsight,
You
yeah.
were all too worried about oh, Eclipse is gonna die.
Yeah. Well, we have done this with no damage. Very nice.
I'm going to go get chips.
Very good, very good. I already have chips. Goldfish are good.
Goldfish aren't chips, they're crackers.
Yeah. Well, I have pretzel goldfish.
What about your water?
I also
And your other water?
I ate
Your
one
other
water. I ate one water. I have one left.
You ate one water.
Yes.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, like what else do you do with water?
What did it taste like? How good was the water?
Tasted like water.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Cold
it
or
wasn't-
warm?
Yeah,
Is it room
wasn't
temp- was
Dasani.
was it room temperature, sparkling, cold?
It had some ice in it, so very cold. Good water.
Sounds like a good
Hydrate.
water.
Yeah, hydrate or dihydrate. I should probably add some bubble flasks to my inventory. Say I got 3 of them.
I hope these are in the note sketch.
They are in the notes.
All this fucking ninja shit I did.
I am back.
Hello. You know what? I'll do.
I
some
mean, I don't know
doodles.
why you're upset about your ninja shit going to waste. It's like your ninja shit is what got you up there in the first place.
Yeah.
True.
And you
Like-
finally got that sanity save. Let's go.
Yay! It was
Yay.
1 off from a 20. I'm so upset.
I mean, better than that timeline where it was a nat 1.
True.
I was fully expecting that, to be honest.
I mean,
That's
Sandy
fair.
was what got me, but it was the
Yeah.
acrobatics that really fucked me over.
Yep. Finally putting that 20 sanity to use. Good job.
I
Regulus for me.
really feel like Eclipse is gonna develop a real phobia of heights if he keeps falling off shit.
Yep. You have to always wear your seatbelt.
Seriously, get this man a parachute.
Yeah. You know what? Some kind of, like, feather falling item would probably be good. I have.
It wouldn't have worked here. It wouldn't have worked.
I have felt.
I
the
just
pain.
need a cape. I
Yeah,
just need a cape.
Yeah. That'll catch you.
You'll Batman it.
Yep. That or an
I-
umbrella. Either one will do.
We have felt the pain of not having feather fall, though. Oh my god.
So did Wyatt for a split second.
Yeah. Look, this is why Oliver has the rule of always have feather fall prepared every single day.
Yeah, it saved you in like the first session. That was a good tourist.
Yeah. If I did not have it, I would have died session 1 when I was being dangled by the griffin.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have a question.
No.
Go on.
Has anyone watched the One Piece live action?
Yes, it's amazing.
No. Oh wow.
I've heard it's really good.
It's...
I don't hear that about
It
live
is.
action adaptations often.
Yeah, for real.
They did it, but they fucking nailed it.
Wow. Good on them. I might have to watch it sometime then.
Zoro is very
Right?
well done.
Mhm.
Oh god.
We should have a movie night sometime.
Heck yeah.
You mean a One Piece
In
night?
a movie night tonight in the world of darkness, we're gonna watch the Barbie movie,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Good
which
movie.
I've also heard good things about, unless you're my grandmother, in which case I heard terrible things about.
Oh wow.
What? Should we carry on?
Yes.
Okay. So, you leave the bathroom.
The what?
You're just gonna drop that on us and move on, huh?
What?
And you had blue tires, clearly.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Finally, Regulus took a bath.
Wait a minute, what do you call the last session I was in?
Yeah, Hot Springs episode. That's different. Those are public pools. Are you calling those clean?
Yeah, kids pee in those.
Yeah.
Are you telling me Master Hoshi lets kids pee in the pool?
Hey,
Yes.
Luna in there.
Yes.
You
True.
think
That's
Luna
very
pee
true.
in the pool?
I will not accept or deny that.
Anyways.
If you roll it inside of 19 or higher, you'll get your answer.
Oh, please. Come on, I'm good at this. Let's go! Give me the juice. Give it to me in a whisper, though, so I don't tell anyone.
Turns out it was the wyvern that peed in the pool.
Maybe.
Don't disrespect Tara like that. Don't you dare. She is a beautiful woman, and she deserves respect. She's a queen.
I got my answer, I am satisfied. I will neither confirm nor deny what it is.
Oh, I think we
Anyway.
know what the answer is.
Yeah.
I know in my heart of hearts what the answer is.
But it'll never be confirmed or denied.
Mhm.
I
So
don't
you
need it
always
to.
wonder.
No, I don't need it to because I know in my heart of hearts what is true.
Yeah. So, anyway. You guys leave the room. Once again, you find yourself back in the maze. What's different? Rather than stone walls all around you, it's leafy, green,
Can't touch it.
a hedge.
So-
maze.
Yeah, hedge mage.
Bright sunlight shines down.
Hmm.
What about you?
Hmm.
Unexpected.
Is it like the same leaves as like the pink ones we saw on the tree?
No, they're bright green. Normal leaves.
Weird.
I touched them.
Explain to me, herbalist nerd, what kind of leaves are they? Do it,
Uh,
Oliver.
I guess
Do it.
I'll roll nature
Sure.
to roll.
Peer pressure.
Ah!
Luna, they feel leafy.
Can I eat one of them?
Oliver,
Tell me all the leaf lore.
Yeah, Oliver.
Leaf.
You should probably tell Luna to leave those alone, considering they're
Yeah.
highly poisonous. You're sure?
Yeah, that I'm pretty sure that's poison ivy, Luna. You
Leave,
might wanna-
leave them alone.
We should
you
make
should
like a
leave those
tree and
alone.
leaf. Yes.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's a Gravillian ivy plant.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty nasty bushes actually out in the wilds. They're
Yeah.
known to knot up adventurers quite badly. Anyone who tries to push their way through them, or damage them or eat them in any way.
Touch. Yeah.
Yeah, they tend to get wrapped up in it, and kind of slowly poison to death as the toxin from the leaves seeps into
Yeah.
the skin.
Yeah, I'm gonna scruff Luna again. Or she can touch the scary poison plant. Would Luna
No,
allow
not
this?
just the scary poison plant.
Yeah, Oliver will give you the rundown. Like, look, these things are both poisonous, and you know my entangle spell, right? That big old nasty plant thing that wraps people up. These are like those that are constant. Don't touch them, you'll get tangled.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, let's get going.
Okay.
Got a lot of ground to cover.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
you carry on through the maze.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally, as you walk through here, you hear the sounds of nature. Birds tweeting, crickets cricketing.
Where are the birds? I want to see them.
You don't see any sign of them, but you can hear them.
Mm,
Boars snorting, deers oh-deering.
yeah.
Oh dear.
Here's OD.
The usual sounds of nature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Oliver's enjoying himself a little bit.
Luna will
See.
do a war cry at these beasts.
They don't seem to react.
The
Occasionally you
fake.
come across sections with bright flowers growing in the path.
Ooh. Can I nature these?
I have the feeling I shouldn't eat these ones either.
Yeah.
But unless someone tells me not to, I shall.
Do
Which of
not
them?
eat them. Are these growing from the poison plants, or are these can be
They're
something
growing
else?
from the soft grass
I
on the
touch
floor beneath you.
I touch one of them.
I guess I'll make a nature roll after Luna touches it then.
It does flower things as you touch it.
Hmm.
And by that I mean it stands there and does nothing.
I pick
Nature
it.
time. 19.
Yeah, these are pretty common flowers, Oliver.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure they're called mirror daffodils or something like that. They're harmless.
Luna will eat one
Very nice flowers.
just to make sure.
Oh, eat them. They can cause indigestion, though. It's a natural defense mechanism when they're blooming.
Lynn does not care, and we'll eat one. As they are not poisonous.
Yeah, we should have a few hours before that kicks in.
How does it taste?
Pretty bad. It's a flower.
Yeah.
Some flowers taste good.
Most do not.
How many flowers have you eaten?
Look.
Hey, we were all 5 years old at one point, okay?
Oliver, I will say, probably has eaten more than what is recommended pre-amnesia. This is the one backstory detail you get. He knows.
Yeah, but he won't remember.
I know it in my bones.
But are they actually your bones?
Good question. I will not.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, I'm actually a doppelganger from the maze. I'm sorry you had to find out like this. The real Oliver's still stuck in there.
Shh, don't go get
Well, I'm not going to.
Is it from the magic
never mind.
maze? Not this one.
I didn't say anything. I'm the real Oliver.
When the Fae gave Oliver his new identity and new name,
His new
they just did a whole bone transplant. They kept the skin and everything else, but all the bones had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are actually pig bones now.
Yeah, that's what the blood did when I fell, and that's why I was feeling cold. It was because my bones were replaced.
Exactly.
Anyways, let's continue.
I forgot where we were.
Flowers, maze, walk forward.
Luna, a flower.
Yes.
I'm gonna eat a flower and we'll get that indigestion sometime later.
We shall continue walking straight.
Ahead,
Okay.
you hear the sound of rushing water.
Do not drink
Do I
this
smell
time.
the water?
No.
Okay, then it's not real.
Oh, comes full circle. There's one water.
There's at least 2 of them.
Oh. Now, that's an issue.
And do any of them give off any fragrance?
Nope.
Flowers probably do.
The flowers do, so sure.
Can I feel any moisture in the air?
No more than usual.
These are not real.
I mean...
Is there a path to just avoid them?
Well, it sounds like they're coming from your left somewhere.
I shall head to the right.
Are we sure?
You want to keep going right?
I do.
Okay.
I'll like leave a little landmark at this intersection. Maybe like drop a little flask on the ground or something.
Okay.
So if we want to
Good
try and
idea.
loop back
We'll use
around.
Craymon's algorithm.
As long as they're not breadcrumbs, they might work.
You carry on to the right, and pretty soon the sound of water fades into the distance behind you.
Lovely.
You walk and walk, taking the right path, coming to dead ends and backing up.
I think we should have gone the other way.
It's a while. It takes you a while of walking before you come across anything of interest. This place is peaceful, though. You haven't seen any monsters, any
I do
traps.
not feel comfortable then.
I feel perfectly comfortable. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, this is nice.
This is
I-
terrifying.
I'm in my
This is
element.
amazing.
Like, I could tell you all about these flowers grown here if you wanted. And
Nothing feels natural to Luna right now. She is does not like it here.
yeah, Oliver's on the complete other end. of it.
Oasis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eventually, you find something different.
Ooh.
A freeway split in the path.
Oh boy. Is
Now,
there a
what makes
plaque?
You've come across a few of these before,
Mm-hmm.
but what makes this one different is the large wooden signpost. Put
Come
something
on.
between them.
What does it say?
Down the first stretch, the sign says Tavern.
That's nice.
The second reads Blacksmith.
Hmm.
Third Reads graveyard.
Graveyard. Let's go.
No, I'm scrubbing
You obviously choose the wrong one. You go down the graveyard. It's the best
Why do
choice.
we
The
go
other
down-
ones are misleading. They're trying to lead you to somewhere nice,
Wait.
which isn't true. The waterfalls weren't real. The water was not. We go to the graveyard.
Yeah, while he's holding Luna by the scruff, Oliver just kind of
Luna
turns
will
back
fight
to...
this time.
Yeah. Athletics.
We should go to the tavern.
Beat a 16. You're scruffed.
You're gonna grab me. I refuse to go.
Yeah.
Trust Luna for once.
You feel yourself being pulled back.
Hey, look, we need to go to the graveyard.
If we are going to discuss this as a team first before rushing into what could
Nothing
be
here
potential
is natural. A cabin, a blacksmith. Do you really think that they would have placed them there for us to
Yeah,
go
like-
to?
By that
None
logic,
of us
it's
realize. None of us is stupid to realize that this isn't a trap. We're in a maze.
Then why would we go that way?
Why would we go to a graveyard either?
Because the graveyard is probably the safest place.
This is just because you're an obsession with death, isn't it?
This isn't even my obsession.
I'll be honest, it does seem like a decent trick.
It's making you too fall for it.
I'm not falling for it. This is just a discussion I wanted to
Then
have
let's
as a
head to the
team
graveyard.
This isn't a trick. All three options are garbage and terrible. There is no right way. There's only a path to another trial.
Yes,
Mhm.
and the first two seem like full-on traps.
And I'm telling you, all are traps.
And we
I'm
fought
more-
we fought skeletons earlier.
I'm more familiar with death.
Mm-hmm.
Have
And
any of you died and came back to life?
No, and
That's
I'd
really
rather
not something you should be proud of.
See, if
Yeah.
at least if we go to the graveyard, I have some experience.
Eclipse, aren't
with
you
it.
good with smithing stuff in the blacksmith?
Am.
See?
Yes, and that's a trap.
Oh, it's just kind of looking a bit irritated.
I am so
having a
tired of
smith.
this. Let's give her what she wants, the damn graveyard.
Uh-huh. Yep. And if she wants my death later, then so be it, I suppose. Let's
This
go.
is the safest path.
Oliver just kind of
If I want to,
hangs in the back as we're all going down that way, I assume. He seems pretty dejected.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's never said anything.
Mm-hmm.
As you follow in the graveyard path.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You walk down this path. As you do, the bushes grow thinner, darker. The sunlight almost seems not as bright as it was before, not as prevalent.
This is how we die.
It's grim. Eventually the leaves on the bushes almost completely disappear, leaving just branches, bramble. The grass beneath your feet, brown, or simply just dirt. Eventually it opens up. A thin mist covers the scene before you. Dark gravestones mark the fields, a wrought iron fence surrounding them. In the
Whoopee.
centre of it all, a large catacomb-looking structure.
Well,
shall we head in?
Oliver's just quiet in the back still.
Well, we'll try and see if anyone opposes it.
I see no other real option.
You can always go
Wonderful.
back.
We could go back.
Yes, but do we want to go through that again? We already had a mild argument to go this way.
Mm.
And as no one is stopping Luna walks forward.
That being
Oh.
said, I think it would be better we all go at once, rather than one at a time.
Yeah, Oliver mutters something and Sylvan and will follow down.
Okay. You enter the graveyard.
Mhm.
As you do, the large iron gates creak
Close.
nastily. as
They're
you
gonna
push
close behind
in.
us. They're gonna close behind us.
Feels
They're
like
gonna
home.
close behind us.
The rusty squeak of the hinges, leaving an unpleasant sound like nails on a chalkboard.
I've got to say, this place smells wonderful. It smells just like my dad.
How does it smell?
Well, it certainly doesn't smell of roses.
Oh,
You telling me no one left anyone some flowers? Haha.
mhm.
What do you want to do?
I guess I'm following behind Luna, so...
Before we go into the catacombs, I'm going to check out some gravy, y'all. Some graves.
Mhm. Investigate the graves, we do.
You walk to the nearest grave. As you look at it, it reads Arthur Worsdale.
Arthur Worms.
Mhm.
Couldn't learn to fly.
Probably the bubble room.
Rest in peace.
Is there any graves that look more like elaborate or stylish?
Some look more impressive than others.
I wish to have a look at those ones.
You pick the nearest more elaborate one.
Mhm.
It reads Sir Worthington the 14th turned to stone when he looked the wrong way.
Okay, that's that Medusa room.
Give me a history roll.
Okay.
I'll roll history too.
Can I roll history? I'm an amnesiac,
Woo.
so... I don't
You
know.
can, but it might
That is.
be tougher for you.
Should I do disadvantage then?
Yeah.
Alright. Still
Jesus.
solid.
Yeah, Luna, Oliver, you're both actually familiar with that name. You remember it being quite a famous hero from a couple of 100 years ago. He went missing though on one of his adventures. Just disappeared. Nobody knew where he went.
This is
He's
what
fine.
happens to the people who die in this maze.
Okay, now to look at the most decrepit grave.
I'll leave a flower on the grave also.
Everyone press F at each grave.
Oh, almost forgot.
I press X.
No, that's doubt.
Marvelous wretched. Fell upon entry.
Fell upon a tree.
Fell upon entry.
Entry.
Oh, fell upon an entry. I don't know what room that could be related to.
Maybe we missed the pitfall
I
trap
think
or
he
something.
might. I think that could have just been that he died just getting into the maze.
Yeah.
He didn't
Maybe.
get that far.
Maybe heart attack?
Yeah, could I investigate around to see if there's any interesting causes of death that we can't equate to anything we've encountered yet?
Sure.
Investigation, I assume?
You don't need to roll for that. You can just look around.
Yeah, I'll just look around then.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few with various things in here that
Mhm.
don't seem to mean anything to you.
Is there anything about a minotaur?
There's several, actually.
There are things that could be a minotaur, but nothing that's like overtly obviously one. I mean, there's ones for like rooms that you probably would recognize. There's one like that says, John Crocodile got fired up.
Do we see any repeats?
A couple. None of them are exactly the same, but there are some that go along the same kind of lines. There's also ones that completely seem off base to you. Like there's Sarah Nichols had a run-in with a buzzsaw.
I'm sorry, what was that name?
Sarah Nichols.
Okay.
There's one that says Reckless and it just has Minotaur.
Yeah.
It's an open grave.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm going back. Goodbye, everyone.
Are there any open graves?
No.
Okay, good. Oh no, are you doing what I think you're doing?
That's a shovel.
Do you have a shovel?
That's just her thoughts.
You want a grave?
She has
You want
hands.
to rob a grave?
I never said rob, just look.
So what do you want to do?
Is there any graves that are like fully like put out different from like really far away from the main graveyard part?
No.
No, all roughly about the same.
Yes.
If you care so much about death, then I think you would know to give them respect. We're going into the catacomb. Let's just go in the stupid catacomb, alright? We've spent enough time diddly-dallying up here.
But we should dig up at least one grave.
We are not
No.
digging up any graves.
We're moving forward. We're busy. Because unlike you, I have someone waiting outside.
Exactly.
You don't even know if time passes the same in here.
That
Yeah,
doesn't change
that's
the
more
fact
reason
that-
to keep going
Maybe
forward.
by
Now
the time we
move.
get out that the world's already been destroyed.
I grab Luna by the scruff and guide her to the place. Eclipse is so tired of this.
Yeah.
Tear run down Luna's eye, wanting to dig up a grave.
We're going into the catacomb, I guess.
Maybe save it for when you have your magic.
Mhm.
The crypt.
We already caved into you once. We're not doing it again.
The crypt.
But diggy hole.
Which is what it is. I'm not counting them. I can't the crypt is a large ornate square building. Two statues of knights decorate the entrance.
I say hi to the knights.
The large stone door is an inscription.
Read it.
Ooh.
It reads, I am never the answer, except
Oh, no.
where I am.
Violence?
What was that, sorry?
This is-
Violence?
The door's open.
Oh.
Jesus.
Of course, regulars would know it.
Yep.
Christ, Luna didn't get that.
Reckless only knows violence. This place was made for him.
Peace was never an option.
Ciao.
This is what the sum total of his training and life trauma has all been leading up to.
I'm waiting for that.
I did it. The story's over.
Alright, everyone, we can go home now. Campaign over.
Woo, let's go.
Anywho, in we go.
Regular souls violence.
By using violence.
World peace attained.
You're going again?
Thus, the world
Yep.
was at peace.
Okay.
We got one more hour of game played, right?
Yeah. Oh boy, I don't like this.
I love it.
As you
This
step
is a room.
into the crypt, you
What?
find yourself in a brightly lit, cavernous area. Obviously, the thing that stands out the most is the larger
It's
magic
the chest.
circle. Oh, unless you're Luna, in which it's the chest. The place is heavily damaged. Clearly something has happened here.
Someone
This is
opened the
not
chest.
the wear of time on this room. Something has rampaged in here.
Eclipse walks to this pillar and leans on it.
Okay.
I guess.
Luna, what are you doing, sorry?
I'm back to the chest, finding runes.
You what, sorry?
The coffin. I look at the chest, finding runes or writing or that.
Give me a
Trying to see if
investigation.
it's true.
Dun, 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 dun. Please be good.
Wow.
You find just on the rim, just underneath the latch of the chest, an arcane symbol. A word. It reads, "Do not open."
Oh,
Actually, that's 3 words.
There's 3 symbols.
That's 3 words. There's 3 symbols. I thought it was just one.
Actually, in ancient Magicese, that's actually only 1 word.
Oh, well, yeah, my bad. I should have known.
Of course, God.
what
Translation. It's a rough translation.
language is the rune then?
Magic.
Mm,
What do you want to do?
Well, I don't open the chest yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. What language is the rune then? Is it just normal magically rune thing going? Is there any type of language?
It's a general arcane language. You're actually not sure what it is, but you know what it means.
Guys,
Yeah. Yeah.
I found a chest that says "Do not open" on it.
And don't open it.
I want to open it.
Yeah.
Can
What's
anyone
going
explain
on?
what that magic circle is supposed to do?
Yeah, like is this like actively surrounded by an aura that's like
Yeah.
shifting and all that?
Yeah.
An aura of menace?
Whatever's going on there, it seems like there's quite a bit of power to it.
Could I try and glean some of these symbols from the distance I'm at now?
Give me an arcana.
Okie doke.
Dun dun dun.
Oliver's taking out his notes and doing some cross-referencing, but these are weird, so I
You're
don't know.
not sure.
Yeah.
You recognize some of the symbols, but you don't know what the circle's really about. Yeah, it's just not clicking for you. You've not really seen anything like this before.
Maybe
Yeah.
you get a better idea at the bird's eye view. Hop on.
What?
Up onto what?
Hop onto my back.
Oh, okay. I will
That sounds-
piggyback onto Eclipse rather awkwardly.
Eclipse will climb up the pillar so Oliver can see the full circle all at once.
You can give me another arcana roll, but this one will be at disadvantage. If you've already
Alright.
rolled once.
Oh, it's better actually. Wow.
Yeah, as you get a better look over the circle, you get the sense it's some kind of summoning circle. But you're not really sure about anything more than that.
Yeah, don't mess with that. That's a summoning circle. That's bad.
Wait,
We
Place
open the
it
chest.
says accept violence from where it is. This is a fight. Let's do it.
Oh no.
Summon it.
Ah, boy. No.
I mean, is there anything else we
Eclipse
can
will-
do?
Eclipse will slide back down to let Oliver go.
Yeah. Oliver will very hastily scramble off. Alright, well, I'm gonna get my crossbow ready and loaded again over here. You guys can look around.
Are we doing this?
Then let's find another box.
Is that a box? Or is that a
Looks like a
sarcophagus coffin?
Curious about this one over here.
Yeah, let's do some investigations before we mess with the circle or the chests.
I investigate the chest.
Look, if we have to summon it, that's
Investigation.
we should at least see where we are first.
Yeah, and get any clues to what we might be fighting.
Woo, another good roll by me.
Yeah. I'll go after.
Investigate.
Yeah.
This chest, once again, there are arcane symbols on it. These ones are, it says sealed. Given the context of them, you have the feeling that this one won't open until some kind of condition is met.
Till we kill the thing. Got it.
Yeah.
What are these buttons for?
What buttons? Those are not buttons.
They're like big buttons.
Those look like
I think they're like fire.
chalices. Water?
Those are chalices filled with some kind of liquid. Certainly not
It's
water.
blood. It's blood. It's blood.
I know what I must do, but am I strong enough to do it?
Oh no. But before we do that, let's get around to Regulus, and I have to do a thing after as well. What are you investigating? Eh? Hey? Hey? Can
He's
everyone
dead.
die?
No, I'm here.
Ah, yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just investigating the box I'm near, assuming that's a
Yeah,
box.
that's a sword.
Yeah, that is a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Just a sword?
A sword. It does
Yeah.
seem like it's welded to the stone for the moment. Same as Luna.
Is it a sarcophagus?
A symbol on it, marking it as sealed.
Yeah. Can I do a thing next, or?
Sure.
Yeah. I am investigating the skeletons over here, trying to determine cause of death.
Roll me investigation.
Yeah. Or could I do medicine, perchance, since I am?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you roll for that, to be honest. I
Yeah.
will just say they are long dead. Whoever was in here.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
long past the point of causing
Uh,
death. The skeleton's like not complete.
But investigation, I noticed nothing. Seems like that skeletons here.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Ty, is there anything you want to do?
Nope, he's just waiting for the fight.
Okay. Then Luna's going to touch this red liquid.
I'm gonna hide behind the pillar.
You touch the red liquid. It's sticky.
It's sticky. I taste the red liquid.
Oh no.
It's irony.
Ugh.
It's...
I kick it
How
over.
does it taste?
You
Oh
kick it
god.
over. Which direction? Do you kick it towards the circle or away from it?
Away.
Kick it away from the circle. It splatters across the floor.
Oh, ew.
It's leaving it leaks out a puddle forming where it landed.
Is it safe to assume that's blood?
I
It
think
seems quite
Hmm.
likely.
Yeah, like, I think I would know if it's blood since it's been tormenting my dreams.
Can I touch the sword now?
I think
That is sure you can touch it.
I touch it.
It does not appear to be a real sword. You're pretty sure that's
Oh.
part of the statue.
I see. Guys,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah?
gonna try something.
what are
Oh,
you
no.
trying?
Kicking this blood into the circle.
I can't.
Does
Do it.
anyone object
do
to
it.
this?
Do it now.
Would objecting do anything, Regulus?
No,
can
and
try.
to be honest, I can't think of anything else to do.
Oh.
Good. We're in agreement. Do it.
Perfect. Luna
I
kicks
will
it with
ready-
everyone agreeing with it.
I will ready in action to shoot something if the circle summons something.
Okay. Are you doing it?
Yeah.
You kick with as much force as you can muster, plunging the blood into the circle. It splatters downwards. Once more, leaving a streak on the floor. For a moment, it simply sits there. Then,
Oh,
the blood in the circle
baby.
begins to evaporate.
I've got this pillow.
Aura in the air grows thick. Power coalesces, and the circle begins to glow.
Ooh.
Flash of blinding light, lasting just a moment.
Come on.
Oh no.
Is this who I think it is?
A roar erupts.
It's a Tarask. We're all doomed.
And all of a sudden before you, a monstrous creature appears. Unlike anything you've seen before.
Oh.
Oh, what the f...
Hello, sir.
What the hell did that?
Wolf.
Hello, new friend.
Bones.
Mhm.
I
Some
like
kind
it.
of undead monstrosity. Covered and dripping with blood. and
The ultimate
flesh.
abomination.
Can I claim to be
Roars out in anger. You can hover. You can do your held action of an attack, and then I'm going to ask everyone to roll initiative.
Alright. Light crossbow, go pachoo. Good damage! I am hitting this thing right between the eyes.
1,000 lies and a good disguise.
My first crit in a while.
How's it
Okay.
feel?
So, as it appears,
Mhm.
you fire your crossbow at it, Oliver,
Mhm.
and the bow just the arrow sticks
Mhm.
straight in its skull. It growls at you.
Ah!
in
I did it,
anger.
Regulus, are you proud of me?
Dark, thick blood drips down from the wounds. But it
Excellent
almost
shot.
doesn't seem to notice. Doesn't seem to care. But you've certainly got its attention now.
Someone else get its attention!
Everybody roll initiative.
Woo! In a fight where I can't help at all.
I did the thing, Reckless. Are you proud of me, Dad?
I shall roll initiative when the ball comes up.
Does anybody want to run the other players?
Oh yeah, they're here too, I guess. I feel like Oprix probably won't be able to do
Right, they're
too
here
much.
too, I guess.
Yeah, who do
They're
we have
here,
around?
they're real.
Yeah.
The responsible thing is that we just save this for next session.
Yeah, I mean, I
Good.
am tempted to say maybe we should just leave it off till you guys have
Yeah.
more people here.
I'm good either way,
But
but
I feel like this will be a tough fight for you without a fuller party.
yeah, like
Yeah, I
without
think we should wait for the
Somali,
other two
especially. Yeah,
Or other
Somali's
three,
our
even.
other martial. So
I mean, maybe we can get our attacks in, and when it gets to its attack, we'll do it. Oh, we'll call it. I don't know. I don't know what you want to do.
I mean, the only problem with that is, if we do switch that and the others coming next time, they may roll higher on the initiative boards.
yeah.
Well, I was thinking we would just keep the initiative now.
Yeah, I gotta roll through their initiatives.
Yeah, we already did that.
Oh yeah.
Well, we haven't rolled for any of the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, sure. I'll roll for them and we'll see.
Okay.
Let's put them on the board.
But we know Somali's probably somewhere in the middle.
I knew we should have just put someone as a sacrifice on the circle.
Oh, Somali rolling bats.
What?
Somali would probably saying this is an awful idea and you should stop.
I disagree. Somali wouldn't be able to see any of it.
Yeah, she could still tell it's an awful idea and you should stop.
It was never a bad idea. Wow, there are some.
I'll put our bricks here.
Yeah, just off in the corner.
Probably. That's probably what it ended up being anyway.
Yeah, it sucks to be a mage in anti-magic zone, or rather a no magic zone.
If I could.
Yeah.
I am very happy with that crit I got, though.
But yeah, I think that probably is a good place to leave it off.
Yeah,
I do think this way very much.
Yeah. I don't feel confident in being able to play any of the others effectively, so...
Yeah, and I don't particularly like playing them either.
Yeah.
I don't like combat where it's deadly and you're playing characters that could fall or straight up die because it doesn't feel fair. Like literally going to the next session, it's like, oh, you died, and it's not a joke this time. You literally died. Whole new character. That doesn't feel good.
Yeah, it's rough. And I mean, I can't play that as the GM because obviously it'll be like stuff out of character that I know that you guys don't.
Yeah.
So it's not great to do.
Yeah. I was gonna...
I mean, we got some ground. We managed to do a lot this session. So
I
we'll
leave this one off here.
Yeah. When would our next session be about? So I know it's gonna be a bit, but...
Yeah, so our next session... hold on, I'm gonna stop recording.